Today, I want to talk to you guys about a scripture that has come to mind, and it is Deuteronomy 28 and 2. Wait just a second. It's Deuteronomy 28 and 2. And it says, "And all these blessings shall come upon you and overtake you, if you obey the voice of the Lord your God." And again, that's Deuteronomy 28 and 2. And so today I want to talk to you about blessings that will overtake you, that will come upon you. Blessings that you're not necessarily asking for. You know, you may be wanting something, or, it may have thought of, oh, I wish I had a car, or, oh, I can't wait until I get a house, or can't wait until I, receive something or whatever. Something that you're asking of God and you're waiting for. So I want to speak to the people today that feel like they're, in a waiting mode, or may not even be expecting anything, but you may have something, that you might want. I was recently blessed in a way with a car. I had said, just in passing or thought several times, oh, I can't, wait until I get a new car or whatever. And just in the situation that I felt that I was in, I felt that I wasn't in a place where I could, afford a new car right now, or even, be able to get a new car right now. And so I want to speak to the people that are believing God for something. I was just going along my way, not even, thinking, that I wanted a car right now, because as I said, I felt like it wasn't the time. So the timing wasn't right to me, And so I had went with someone to get a car, and they received a car. And then one of the salesmen, he was like, why don't you try it? And I was like, no, it's just not the right time right now. Maybe some other time. And so God had just been nudging at me, days after that to go back and, talk to the guy and, maybe get the car. And I still just waited. I think it may have been a week later, until one day God nudged me and I just said, okay, I'm going to do it. And so I, called and got everything done, and lo and behold, I received a car. That was God showing me what he meant in the scriptures, Deuteronomy 28 and 2, that blessings will come upon you. And I mean, there's so many other testimonies that I could give as far as being blessed. But this is one that came to mind, right now. And so that's why I wanted to come to you guys to talk to you about it, for the people that are out there, believing God for something. And so I was blessed with the car, nevertheless. I mean, and it was all God. It was all his doing as far as provision. He provided. He brought the opportunity. He made things happen, where I felt I wasn't qualified. He made me qualified. And because how many people know that it doesn't matter what the world says. When God qualifies you for something, when God says yes to you for something, when God is ready to bless you, he will bless you. And so I want to encourage someone who is believing God for something and in the waiting position, to know that God is awesome. He is still blessing. He is alive. He is a great God, and he will do exactly what he says, and not in our timing. He does things in his own timing. That's what I would like to say as well. Where I felt I wasn't qualified, where I felt it wasn't the right time, in God's timing, he brought it to fruition. He said now, where I was thinking later, he said now. So it's all in God's time, and if we would just listen to him, and I could have probably had it sooner, I don't know, but I'll just say that this was the right time that God had this blessing that he had for me. And I'm sure that there is so much more, because God is constantly blessing me. And I truly believe that because I am a giver, that when you give, you will receive. And not that you give to receive, but if you are a giver, then God will give back to you. You don't have to look to others, to receive. You receive from the Lord. And so that is what I want to come to you guys and say to you today. And so until next time, be encouraged, be blessed.